Rowdy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel. We back in the house. YouTube, what's up, people? What's up? We back. I know everybody heard the news about Alpo. I just did a video yesterday. We lost that brother yesterday, you know what I'm saying? We lost him, they got him. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to touch base and talk to you people because I think that now that we lost Alpo, I think 6ix9ine, he number one, right? He wanted to be the king of New York. And I think he made it. I think he made it right now. He's the king of New York, but it ain't for no music. He the king of the rats, right? Because I think Alpo, if you want to get into that snitch and talk about the biggest snitch of all time coming out of New York, I think it would have to be Alpo, right? I ain't got nothing against this brother. I don't know the brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they give you what? 14 murders, right? And you get 35 years for 14 murders, and you do what? 20, 25 years on 14 murders. I know brothers do that, get that time for rocks, man, for slinging that yip. You know what I'm saying? I know brothers who get that for slinging that shit. But like I said before, man, he made it. Let's give him a round of applause. Everybody give 6ix9ine a round of applause. He made it. He the king. He the king of New York, king of the rats. You know what I'm saying? And this young brother, I don't know if he know what he was getting himself into when he hooked up with them Bloods out in New York, because the young man is not a gangster. You see what I'm saying? He really ain't no gangster. But, I thought it was like fair exchange, no robbery. You got these real gangsters that he hooked up with, right? And then you got 6ix9ine, he fell into that. He couldn't talk that foo-foo without having no backup, right? So he had the backup, so he was going city to city. Remember, he had that Test My Gangster tour. Every city that he went to, that was the name of the tour, Test My Gangster. And then he would go to the city, and he would tell, I ain't checking in with nobody, right? I ain't checking in with nobody. And he was inviting people. I think he invited Jay Prince, to his private parts, right? He invited all these people to his private parts, right? And you really couldn't get people from those cities, really couldn't get a hand on him because he had some muscle behind him. He had the Bloods. He had the what's the name of them Bloods? He had 9 Trey. He had the 9 Trey Bloods behind him, right? And every city got goons. Don't get it twisted. Them 9 Trey Bloods, they got goons that was backing them. And you guys know, if you know anything about the streets, right? Within a gang, within that gang culture, you're going to have hustlers, right? You're going to have jackers and robbers, and then you're going to have muscle. You got a brother that's out there, he ain't really about making no money. They just call this brother when it's time to put the work in, right? And so a lot of them type of brothers right there, they straight wolves, right? They want to get that money. They don't want to wait for 6ix9ine to get a Grammy, to maybe get into the cartoon. Because I feel that if Shotty would have had his way with him and could have kept them wolves off of him, you probably could see. I would try to, if it was me, I would probably have a Saturday morning cartoon of this dude because he looked like a cartoon character. Am I right? We could have marketed all kind of little 6ix9ine little doll action figures or whatever. But no, they couldn't wait. You see what I'm saying? They could not wait. I don't know if Shotty couldn't keep them goons. I don't know what kind of, he was just like what? Because over there they got like General, 5-star General, the Godfather. So I think that Shotty was low on the totem pole, and he couldn't keep them goons off of him. They want it now. If you ever been in the street and you was hustling, right, and say maybe you was going to your little connect, you know what I'm saying? You was going to the plug, hitting the plug, riding with him, and then he might even put some shit in your hand on consignment, right? You know what I'm saying? You riding with him. But then you got one of the homies that said, man, let's just get him. Man, let's just get him now. Why? That's because he ain't no hustler. He can't see the big picture. You see what I'm saying? Them is just straight robbers, and he might not be a killer. He could just be a straight jacker, a straight robber. You know what I'm saying? But eventually it's going to turn into the murder game. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, 6ix9ine, he made it. Give that man a round of applause. Rest in peace to Alpo. I don't agree with what the brother did and how he lived his life and what he did out there in the streets way back in the day. But I found out that the brother, when they found that brother, he had a fake identity. He had a fake identity on him, right? I can't remember the name, but the ID. That's why it was so. They didn't want to just come out right away and just say, "Yeah, this is Alpo Martinez," because they had to really identify the body because the ID that he had on him was a witness protection ID. So he was still. I think he was still maybe in the witness protection program. But bro, how can you just get out and think you can just go back to Harlem and think everything is sweet? You know what I'm saying? When you done killed 13, 14 people. You can't do that, man. You can't. And I made a video. Go check that video out. This video right here is about 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? You got people still trying to squeeze juice out this brother. You know what I'm saying? Real gangsters, any gangster brother that I know that I done been around them. You see what I'm saying? I done been around and I done grew up with him. I got in my family. You see what I'm saying? I used to sit down, try to talk to him. People in my family like, man, what the hell is you doing? You see what I'm saying? And some of the advice that I gave out, they didn't listen to. They didn't adhere to that advice. And I'm sorry to say, they not here today. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, this is about 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? He a young brother. I think 25 maybe. I knew he couldn't hold water when I first seen him. The gangsterism in him, he too over with it. Like he trying to prove something to everybody. The way he talk, his movement, his mannerisms, that's not gangster, bro. I done been around him. That ain't no gangster. That's not gangster right there, man. He trying to prove something to somebody. I knew the boy couldn't hold water. That's why I said it was a fair exchange, no robbery. What'd he say? They try to smash my woman. They try to kidnap me. They said they try to kill me. Yeah, they try to do all that. But if you a gangster and you standing on that gangster principle, man, you don't fold when that time come, bro. You don't fold. You go down with the ship. Am I right? Or am I wrong? All the gangsters out there, am I right or am I wrong? But let me tell you something, gangster. Ain't no code of ethics out there on the streets no more. This young man, Alpo, 6ix9ine, Nicky Barnes, the mob, even the mafia, that code of ethics out there. And then this brother right here, he making these youngsters think that, yeah, man, it's okay to do this, bro. It's okay to fold. I ain't going to get on that mic. You see what I'm saying? Pick up that mic and sing a song. It ain't okay, bro. That's why if you can't stand on it, I ain't finna do nothing I can't stand on. Just like them brothers in Chicago, right? They did that. I made a video. Go check the video out. They just picked up 4 or 5 brothers for killing FBG Duck. They got one of them brothers already in witness protection, inside the feds in witness protection. What does that tell you? That man picked that mic up and he done sang. And like I said before, there's going to be more indictments in that case. There's going to be more murders solved from that case. Because that's going to be what they call that. That's an ongoing indictment. You see what I'm saying? That indictment, just because I picked 4 up now, that's like when Big Meech got picked up. They picked up 2. I think at the end of that indictment, they had picked up like 50 people, bro. 50 people. But 6ix9ine, you made it, bro. You made it. You made it, bro. You #1 on the charts now. You #1, the king of New York. I seen this little young man on some channel talking about, Alpo walking around. Alpo, you people pick and choose who y'all wanna talk foo-foo about. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like mad because ain't nobody talking ish about Alpo. But you not Alpo, bro. And now look at Alpo. I want to see. I ain't seen 6ix9ine on nothing since Alpo got killed. I'm interested to see what he got to say now. He probably quiet as a church mouse. Crickets, right? That's what you hear. Crickets right now. Yeah, young man. They waited. They laid, man. They said that Alpo was out since 2015, right? It's 2021, about to be 2022. Streets don't forget. They do not forget, young man. So while you sitting up here getting on all these podcasts with all these different people, still talking reckless, you still foul at the mouth by the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? You don't embrace it. He a rat. You know what I'm saying? Straight rat. And if you can't, I don't like that, bro. I don't like, and I done seen many of these brothers fold. hard, big, buff, tattoos all over. You get him up under that light, get him in that room, in that cold room, and you start throwing them letters, not numbers, letters. Like you facing life. You know what I'm saying? You throw one of them letters at them. Man, they tell everything they know, most of them. You know how the feds got a 95 to a 98% conviction rate? That's that last 3%, that's the 3% of gangsters that you got that don't snitch. That's, man, I'm telling you. The gangster code nowadays in all the gang culture, they got a 99, 95% rate, snitch rate. 3%, 3 to 5% of them brothers don't fold. They'll go down with the ship. You see what I'm saying? But it's a small, minute number that do that, right? It's a small number. Big Meech is one of them. You see what I'm saying? He part of that 3%. That 3%, Big Meech one of them. He don't fold. But how many other, he the main man and didn't fold. He could have told on, man, you know how many people he could have told on to get out? Salute to Big Meech. You see what I'm saying? But the rest of them cats up under them, told, man. Quick fast, right? Quick fast. But this little young man right here, yeah, man, watch yourself, bro. Watch yourself. Ain't nobody, I seen him on there with, who was on there with Whack 100, right? And for the love of God, I don't know why. Is Wack getting paid to be on this podcast with this brother? Because he talk real gangster, right? This brother right here, he talk, I don't know him. Like I said, I ain't got nothing against him. But he talk real gangster. This man talk gangster like a mug, right? So I'm wondering in my mind, just like everybody else, man, I seen somebody call him, say, man, y'all real cozy, right? You know, they seem real cozy. But all I know what it is. You can't put it past me. You see what I'm saying? The man trying to squeeze, he trying to get that interview, that podcast. He ain't sitting up there for free. He getting paid. So they gonna use this, bro. They gonna use him like a tampon. You know, like a woman use a tampon and it's time to throw it away when it's all done and you throw it in the trash. That's how they using this boy, like a tampon. You see what I'm saying? A real gangster ain't finna, man, you can't come in my circumference. You can't come nowhere near me. Not no real gangster. You can't come nowhere near me. Especially when I know you done snitched out your whole camp. You snitched out your whole camp, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, man, he made it, man. He number one. The new king of New York. New king of the rats. 6'9". Keep that security, son. You better keep that security, young man. I'm going to tell you something. That's the smartest thing that young man is doing right now. A lot of people might call him a bunch of names, call him this and that. But let me tell you something. He better keep that security with him for the rest of his days. And he better do something. Keep doing them podcasts. Keep throwing out, I don't know what his music, I think his music was trash. But, you know, I'm an older fella. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really listened to, I don't even know nothing about his music to be for real. I don't know nothing about his music. But like I said, I done heard him talk hella reckless on the mic. You know what I'm saying? I know more about him talking reckless than about his music. And right now, like I say, I don't know if he's doing a tour of all these podcasts or just one main podcast that he's on, that he go to. I think him and Wack got like what you call it, like a, I don't know what it is, what you call it, Abbott and Costello tour going on or something, you know, I don't know what it is, but like I said, man, I'm very interested to hear what this brother got to say though, now that Alpo's gone, you know what I'm saying? Alpo, Ears to Christ called him Alpo the Rat. I remember that. Ears to Christ, he was one of the brothers that was out of D.C. He been on Alpo's helmet since day one, bro. And like I said, Alpo got out in 2015. You know, I thought he didn't get out until maybe about 2018, maybe about 3 years ago. He been out, bro. Why would you go back to New York? Why would you go back to Harlem? That's like throwing that in them people's face, man. And then they say he got shot at a club at 3:20 in the morning. What you doing at a club, bro? You's a government informant. I'll give it to Snitch. I didn't mean to say Snitch 9, but 6'9". I'll give it to that bro, man. He better keep them people with him. I seen him in one video he was at some club and they came, but he had a security with him, of course. And I think he tried to spit on, or Meek Mill spit on him or something. They was going at it in the parking lot. But like I'm saying, man, this brother right here, hella reckless, hella young, don't really know. He don't know nothing about life, bro. Them people sold him out, man. They sold, and he sold them out. That's why I say fair exchange, no robbery. He knew he was using the muscle so he could speak the way he speak. They knew that they was using him so they can get the bread that they could get. But see, Shotty wasn't strong enough to keep the wolves up off of him. Because man, they could be balling right now because he was commercially loved by all these little kids, all this younger generation. You know, if you anywhere around my age, we can't get into that, right? We can't get into I think they emotional, man. These kids nowadays, they're so emotional. They ain't gonna fight. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna know, man. They ain't gonna throw no hands. They gonna pick that mop, that stick, that gun, that hammer, whatever you want to call it. They gonna pick that up and they gonna use it. So you know what I'm saying? That's what they're about. And you can't, man. They different, bro. They different from. They not cut from the cloth I'm cut from how I came up. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no reason. If I get caught, bro, I'm caught. You see what I'm saying? I'm caught, man. Do your job, man. That's your job. I'm not your police, man. Don't ask me no questions about nothing. First of all, you got to convict me. I ain't telling you nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's why most of the people, if you out there doing whatever you're doing, man, be careful. I don't condone all the foo-foo, but if you're out there doing it, man, I suggest you do it by yourself. I suggest you do it by yourself. Because friends, man, I'm telling you, they say your enemy, if he your enemy really don't know that much about you. But your friends, your so-called friends, that jealousy, man, nowadays, man, that back door is what they call it. That back door, man, they got it open in 2021. They opened them your own. You got partners, man, that you think that they're supposed to ride with you, bro. And they, at the day, man, they looking at you, man, and they got this envy and this hate in their heart for you, man. They ain't really got no love for you, bro. That's why I be hearing all these gangs. I love you, cuz. I love you, blood. I love you, folk. I love you, this and that. Man, you don't love me, son. You know what I mean? You don't love me, man. I know you don't. That's what you call fake love. You know how you got that puppy love when you about 14, 15, and you get that first little girl, and you think you in love? It ain't really no love, man. You experiencing life, man. And a lot of these people don't get to experience life and make it out, bro. A lot of them get all that time. A lot of them get killed, and a lot of them get murdered on these streets, bro. It's not the same. They got all this high-tech technology that they doing with, it's just everything's high tech now. And I'm gonna tell you, the most dangerous weapon they got right now is the social media, right? That's what they say. One of the best inventions in the world that ever came out way back in the day was the printing press, when they could print words and put them on paper. That's how social media is right now in the day. I can, just like I'm doing right now, I can sit here on this computer and express my opinion to whoever want to rock with me and listen to what I got to say. That's power. Words are powerful, right? Words are powerful. Words can have people want to put their foot in your butt, right? And it's like a lot of people, or even kill you. A lot of people just get killed just behind words. Words can get people locked up, get them life. And this brother right here, how many families he done destroyed because he couldn't hold water, because he couldn't stand 10 toes down, right? He made it. He number one in New York, the king of the rats, right? You know what I'm saying? And the way he talked, just like I said about Alpo, man, he embraced that thuggery. He embraced, how you gonna go back? I don't know if y'all seen that on that one video. He went back to the spot and did an interview of where he killed Rich Porter, where he picked him up. Those family members, that boy still got family members out there that live in New York. He still got family and friends and kids, and it's 25 years later, and you gonna get out and do an interview about this, man? So they got to hurt all over again. They got to experience all this pain all over again. And it's even worse now because he getting out of jail and he's plastering this all on the internet for millions of people to see, right? Like I said before, I just wanted to do this short video because I was wondering what 6ix9ine think. Is he happy that he done took that spot, #1 snitch? And I think he's the #1 snitch in the country. He definitely be the #1 snitch in the rap industry, right? He the #1 snitch in the rap industry. #1 snitch in New York. He the king of New York, king of the rats. Government informant. Like my man said, a government whore. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who paying for. You know, he might not even have to pay for that security. You know what I'm saying? The government could be paying for the security. That security could be the police themselves. There could be FBI agents posing as his security. We don't know. That's why you better not run up on that boy. That could be the feds right there, waiting for somebody to come grab him. But we don't know, man. I don't wish him no harm. You know, it's not for me. You know, I don't know him. He didn't snitch on nobody I know. I just don't condone how reckless he continues to talk and how he's putting out this message that, yeah, it's cool. I'm a snitch. I'll do it again. Nah, bro. That ain't part of the game. And that's what I'm saying. It's a game. That's why I done got past that, man. The game, that's why it's when you get my age, bro, a game, life ain't no game. It's not a game, bro. But like I said, it's your boy, Rowdy Nation TV. I just had to put a little message out there about 6ix9ine. I was wondering if he, you know, I'm going to give him his props, give him a round of applause. He made it. He's number one in New York, king of the rats. I hope he watches up. I hope he be safe. Like I said, Rowdy Nation TV, click that like button if you're rocking with me. Share this video. We out.